O E N E O N O.
Hey everybody, it's Sherpa Rage guys, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Prisma Grakata specifically with a Grakata Riven, I should say. Um, Now, for those of you who don't know, the Prisma Grakata is one of my all-time favorite weapons in the game in terms of primaries. For me, it goes Dex Sybaris, followed closely by the Harpack, and then the Prisma Grakata. So we're going to jump right into the build on this one. I actually prefer Grakata over Soma. I respect Soma, I like Soma, but I'm a Grakata man over the Soma. So I realized that Grakata doesn't offer the same exact thing. Basically, especially for people starting out, I always like to say the Grakata is kind of the poor man's Soma because it's Master Rank 0. You don't have to wait to Master Rank 6. It's a great early pickup to offer you a good crit assault rifle. I definitely recommend it, and especially if you get the Prisma Grakata, super worth it. Super worth it. So, what we are going to be looking at is we have a Split Chamber, Serration, Stormbringer, and Infected Clip. So, as you guys have probably noticed now, the trend in a lot of my videos, I like to run Corrosive. It's really great for, armor stripping and everything, especially at the higher levels. We have a Point Strike, Vital Sense, and then, yes, I do run Hammer Shot. Honestly, it's kind of nice, 46.4 status, so that Hammer Shot's nice. Of course, I do know that you are going to get, better numbers out of bladed rounds. Honestly, Hunter Munitions is probably, now that this exists, not the worst substitute, since you are going to be getting, with the Riven, 115.1% crit chance. So, 30% chance to just apply a status, slash status on an enemy. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit fucking much. And then we get to the Riven, the Beautimus Riven that is Critaata, 210.3 critical chance, 229.7 damage, and minus 34.1% zoom. Also, this bad boy is unrolled. Ah, hell yeah. Now, I'm super excited because the numbers on this thing are amazing. 41 impact, 184.7 corrosive, 34.2 puncture, and 27.4 slash. With a 115.1 crit chance and a 7 times multiplier. That is just, like, absurd. Like, there's just no other way to put it. The thing is just obscenely, grossly absurd. Now, I've thought about things like even taking, say, Point Strike off and putting on Critical Delay, because this just has so much crit chance. But, it's kind of meh. In fact, let me just see. In fact, it won't fit, will it? Shoot. I'll ignore that. See, this is just some stuff I have not really thought about kind of testing it out before. Like, I kind of just went with the same builds, but really, I mean, I've got a 6 form on this bad boy at this point. I can kind of take it or leave it, whichever way, I want to go. That's 127 if I just took that off. It's still 89.6. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Slows the fire rate down so you can lose some DPS and everything, but it kind of is what it is there on that. So let's go ahead and put Hammer Shot back on though. This is the normal build I run. I'll go ahead and show you guys though how this bad boy actually works. So you want 1 Ancient Healer, you want 1 Arid Heavy Gunner. Pretty standard testing. Shouldn't have to cover this part too much. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, my kind of standard testing is I like one of each faction. So you've got the Infested, Grenier, Corpus, and then I like the Bombard and the Heavy Gunner for higher armor targets, just to kind of play around with. And of course, I always like to do standardized at 100. Could go up to 150, but I like to just test there. That's about most of the content I really play is up to that point. I tend to not really dabble beyond that too much. most nodes aren't at 100. The only two that really ever are going to be the third tier of the Sortie and Kuva Floods. So that's mainly Kuva Floods is my big thing that I'm doing. Look at that. This thing is just like, this thing shreds. Good lord, I love this gun so much. It is like, if I probably could have killed them all in one clip if I really paced my shots and I really took my time. I don't doubt, and especially if I had my passive or my focus school active, if I had the Matter Eye on, I could definitely. Yeah, that was. That was actually more shots. That's unfortunate. I think the Corpus actually took a couple more that time. But either way, that's still a really, really powerful Riven. And like I said, who knows? I'll try it with the Hunter's Munitions on, and we'll see if that does not give me... So I'll crit for less and have a little bit less status. But that's still pretty good on the armor stripping there I should have with the corrosive. Man, that's pretty good. Look at that, man. Whew. It makes the sound effects, but it's not actually like ticking any health away, is it? That's interesting. I'm not 100% sure if that's a bug or not, because that should be doing slash procs, and it doesn't seem like it is. Well, there you have it. So that's kind of how that works. I'll do one more test actually with this. I like to go a little bit in depth on this because the Grakata is, like I said, one of my kind of more favorite guns. So we'll pop Hammer Shot back on, and then we will go as that 25% extra damage there. Now, I would hopefully expect this to clear. Yep, there you go. So once you pop that, you still have 22 shots left. That is, whew, it's about 100 shots to kill all 5 of those. And on something like a Grakata, where your max ammo is 1,000, like, Jesus, that's just stupid good. So yeah, that's kind of the build breakdown for this one, guys. Really happy with this Riven. Honestly, there's not much to say. It's an amazing, like, damage, crit chance, minus zoom. I can't ask for much more on that. That is, like, literally nigh perfect in my eyes. I'm super happy with it. This is like a perma keep Riven in my opinion. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out and have a good one.